At the beginning of the pandemic, let's roll back for a second. At the beginning of the pandemic, and when I say at the beginning, I mean in February or March of 2020. I had just gotten back from Asia. And when I was going through the airport in China, it was empty, and I had never seen it that empty. Remember, I lived in Japan for like 5 years, so I'm always going through China. And I thought it was funny. But when I finally get back to the US, they're talking about this whole virus that is coming. And I'm thinking to myself, what? I just came through China. And so I put out a video, and one of the number one things I said then, and I stand 10 toes on it right now, is that when your body is healthy and when you tap into and focus on your innate or natural immune system, you really don't have to worry about the vast majority of not only viruses, but even cancer as well too. And the reason why I say that, before you start Googling and, tossing me out with quackery, even when you do chemo and radiation, it's important that you know two things. First, the only things those things do is kill tissue, okay? The reason why I say tissue instead of cancerous cells is because they kill both cancerous cells and healthy tissue, okay? So that's the only thing they do. And they have many, many side effects, which we've all heard about and sometimes experienced with family members, okay? Even with viruses, there's so many viruses that people, unfortunately, they get these viruses and they go to their doctor and they say, you're never gonna be able to get rid of it, okay? There's a reason for that, okay? Now, I know the notion is that, okay, once you get the virus, you got the virus, and anybody who comes into contact with that virus will go through that same thing. But there's a lot of people who come in contact with viruses, but they never actually get the virus, okay? The reason why? Because of their natural immunity, all right? So this is so important for those reasons, but also so important because you have to realize that unfortunately, our health is under attack, especially in first world countries. And I don't even like that term, we'll say Western countries, okay? Because the food is horrible. I've said it on multiple occasions. America's food is banned in other countries. It's banned in the EU, which is 28 countries in Europe. It's banned in Japan, it's banned in China. Most of America's food is banned. And when I say their food, I'm not talking just about, Fruit Loops and, Skittles. I'm talking about the dairy is banned. I'm talking the chicken is banned. Okay? And it's getting worse. Do a quick search and you'll see the FDA, who I worked for, approved GMO salmon about 12 years ago, has approved lab-grown salmon and meat most recently this year, okay? It's approved Bill Gates's appeal wrapping to go around veggies that are organic, okay? So not just regular conventional veggies, but it's approved it to go around organic vegetables and fruits, okay? And consider it organic, all right? So what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter what your diet is today. If you are eating predominantly out of the supermarket, our health is under attack. And especially when you consider the fact that 80% of people took the jab. Okay, and we can see all of the new information that's coming out about how initially they talked about, that mRNA technology would get in the body and then be excreted. And here we are, 3-4 years later, they're doing tests. It's still in the body. And not only is it still in the body, it's still producing that spike protein. And now we know that that spike protein is very dangerous for our overall health, our heart health, our immune health, and so many other things, okay? And as a matter of fact, it's important that you know this natural killer cell that I'm about to talk about. If you beat cancer, and I know I keep saying that word, and I know I'm not supposed to say it, but if you beat it, you beat it because of your immune system. You did not beat it because of the therapy. Okay, and I'm saying that because even when you use radiation, localized radiation therapy to target and kill the cancer, or you use surgery just to remove it, okay? Cancer isn't just those cells. Cancer is a mechanism. It is a metabolism. Your metabolism has switched from cellular respiration to fermentation. That's what cancer is. Okay, so just because you scoop the cells out, it doesn't mean that the mechanism that created those cells in the first place isn't there. All right, so that's why it's so important to realize what I'm talking about today is using your own immune system to fight this. Okay, because cancer is about to become the #1 cause of death for Americans. Okay, heart disease has been in that place for over 50, 60 years. All right, it's about to be taken out by cancer. Okay, so that's hugely important. So let's get into first, what are NK or natural killer cells? Okay, where did they come from? All right, what do they do? All right, I just talked about it a little bit, and then I'm gonna tell you some ways to boost it. All right, this isn't only in the case that something happens where you need to heal yourself, but this is for prevention as well too. All right, so first let's talk about what they are. These are what are called cytotoxic lymphocytes. Now the cytotoxic part is the fact that these cells make their own very dangerous and toxic chemicals, but these chemicals are used only against either viral infected cells or tumors or cancerous cells. Okay, that's a huge difference between, it's just targeting everything. All right, so specifically just these type of cells, they identify, they target, they eliminate, and they destroy with prejudice. All right, not only that, these cells are made in the bone marrow. This is why when somebody gets bone marrow cancer, they don't have very long to live, because these natural killer cells are made there by stem cells. Okay, and then they either mature or develop in secondary tissues like the spleen, lymph nodes, or even your tonsils. Okay, this is why, again, like I have always had a common sense approach to health. Okay, so I learned that these natural killer cells are in your tonsils and in your lymph nodes. So whenever I would hear somebody tell me that their doctor wants to take out their kids' tonsils or they want to take out their lymph nodes, I'm like, no. The lymph node or the tonsil that is swollen or infected is literally a symptom. Okay, you're not actually addressing the cause. Okay, so that's really important. All right, so just think of these natural killer cells like holistic gangsters just riding around in your body, patrolling, looking for anything that is detrimental to your health. Okay, you have about 2 billion natural killer cells in your body, roaming, patrolling, looking for anything that's not supposed to be there. And the cool thing is, a viral cell or a cancerous cell will wear particular clothing. And that's how the NK cell or the natural killer cell will identify. It'll see the receptor and say, oh, you're not supposed to be here. Gangster activity at that point. All right, so this is a very important conversation, because as we move forward, immune conditions are going to be the real issue. When I say immune conditions, I'm talking about autoimmune conditions. All right, that's lupus, that's Hashimoto's, that's multiple sclerosis, that's rheumatoid arthritis. It's a long list. And 80% of people who have autoimmune conditions are women. Okay, that's cancer, that's viral infection. It covers that whole gamut. So if you got this game, you in the game. All right, so without any further ado, let's get into it. Things that could boost and increase the activity and the production and the response of natural killer cells. Number 1, manage your stress. Okay, keyword manage. I know we live in a world where it's very difficult to be stress-free. Okay, now some of you out there are cool like the fan on the wall, but most of us out here, we got stress in our life. The most important thing is to properly manage it. Manage it through yoga, manage it through breathing techniques, manage it through meditation, manage it through music. Get off the trap music, get on some Earth, Wind, and Fire, get on some Marvin Gaye. Okay, get on some Bob Marley, calm down your spirit. All right. So these are things that you can do to properly manage, and then put in coping mechanisms. Be patient. All right. Count down from 5. Woo-side if you have to, like Martin. All right. So manage your stress. And the reason why that's so important is because whenever you stress, it actually suppresses your NK cell function. Okay. So not only are you stressing yourself, but you're making yourself sick, and in the process of making yourself exposed to becoming sick.